Welcome to our book club review of Switch, How to Change Things When Change is Hard. This is an overview which sustainability change agents may find useful. Imagine ourselves as a rider on an elephant following a path. The rider needs clarity to direct the elephant. The rider is our rational side. For example, sort plastic and glass into clearly marked bins. Instead of just saying recycle, speaks better to our rational side. The rider is not strong enough to direct the elephant unless the elephant is willing and motivated. The elephant is our emotional side. For example, advertisements that involve children have a greater impact. The elephant won't be able to walk through a path that's not clearly marked. The path would be the situation surrounding us. For example, using prompts to remember to turn off the lights. In order to make change happen, we have to facilitate the clarity of the rider, the motivation of the elephant, and shape the path. If one of the three factors is not working, real change is unlikely. To prompt change, we've got to reach both the rational and the emotional sides, while shaping the path. The following are examples that better explain this change process. The elephant constantly looks to the herd for cues about how to behave. This is why peer-to-peer influence for rallying the herd is important. Here is a workplace peer-to-peer example. Red Light is a large company with a very demanding and fast-paced workload. This results in a stressful work environment, which affects the company's performance negatively. Kathy is a new employee with a very positive attitude. Kathy's co-workers are now happier because of her positive attitude, which has improved their outlook as well. 3 months after hiring Kathy, the company announced its best performance in 3 years. The next scenario discusses a way to direct the rider by scripting the critical moves. This provides clarity as it dissolves resistance to change. By combining this approach with rallying the herd, the proposed sustainability pledge will experience a greater adoption rate. To encourage sustainable practices, the City of Peabody has created a pledge which provides clear direction for specific behaviors that the residents would need to follow. Behavior is contagious. To increase the likelihood of adoption and to rally the herd, a public participation thermometer to track the pledge rate has been proposed. This mechanism will motivate others and prompt action by peers. The next scenario of children's recycling program shows how setting small goals and scripting critical moves can help shrink the change and motivate. In the 5-minute recycling challenge, kids learn which items go into which recycling bins. The challenge then is to recycle as many items as they can in just 5 minutes. Through this quick fun game, the kids learn the rules of recycling. This should increase future recycling rates. The last scenario shows an example of directing the rider by using a destination postcard that shows what could be possible. We also learn how to internalize failure into path to success. Sarah's story describes what organizations must do to become learning organizations. Sarah was confused about her path in life until she enrolled in environmental studies, which allowed her emotions to become a formidable partner. Sarah sent herself a destination postcard, a nice big house with a wind turbine. She wasn't prepared to deal with any pitfalls or low grades, so she almost dropped out. Luckily, in one of her classes, she learned that both failures and successes can be learning opportunities. Her classmates who knew this trick had already graduated. Perhaps she could too. So she flexed her muscles and became a gal with a growth mindset who could clone her successes and internalize her failures. Sarah no longer had a 4.0 GPA, but she graduated, bought a house, and installed her wind turbine. Sarah now shares this lesson. Like Sarah, institutions that fear failure should become learning organizations by learning from both their successes and failures. To check if your approach will work, ask yourself these questions. If you answer yes, you will be closer to making the change. You will be able to direct the rider, motivate the elephant, and shape the path.